Hi everyone, I am back with Chart of the Week series. In this series, I pick my favorite setup from this week, which has been identified by TrueWave Scanner. If you haven't signed up for TrueWave Scanner yet, you can sign up now. It's 30-day free trial. You don't have to provide your credit card information, and you can find dozens of Elliott wave setups from both Nifty 500 and SPX 500 stock universe without having to go through each stock one by one. Let's get started. Before I share chart of this week, our last week pick was KEC International. And I shared this chart last week when this candle closed. And here is where I said that this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is A. And this is likely B happening, and this candle closed below the lows of A, which likely means wave C down has started, and that time price was around 850, and I said wave C should follow, and as per the equality of wave A, the target was around 805. So on Friday the price fell till 815 and still going down, so likely the target will be met. And as per the retracement of this, you can see these levels. So it has done 38.2% already. So let's get back to chart of this week, which is ZYDUS. So this week I have picked ZYDUS because I like this structure. It's very clean. I can count 5 internally across all these 3 waves. And the projection for this for 5th wave was till this point, but it did not happen and it started retracing. So never mind, but it is still presenting a good opportunity on the short side first and then on the long side. Something similar to what we saw in KEC. Let me open this chart in TradingView for a deeper analysis. Alright, so here is the chart of ZYDUS that we saw in TrueWave Scanner. And here I have marked all the internal counts. The first wave, this is a leading diagonal. As you can see, wave 1, then wave 2, this is wave 3, this is 4, and this was wave 5. And this whole thing looks like wave A, and this was wave B. And on Friday, wave C seemed to have started, and we got a close below the low of wave A. So that suggests that we are in wave C, and if we take a projection of how large wave C could be based on the size of wave A, then we get 936 as the first target, and if it extends to 1.6 times, then it could be 897 around 900. So these are the levels for wave C, and 138.2 is at 912. So anything between this is a possibility from equality of 1 to 1.6 time. It could even do deeper, but these are the levels which are more likely. And that is just wave C we are talking about. As long as this high holds, then we can expect that wave C is unfolding and will continue down. And if we take the retracement of this whole rise to look at where wave C might complete from a different angle, then we get the 38.2% at 931, which is around the same as equality of wave A. So 930 is at 38.2%. 50% is at 905, and 61.8% retracement of this whole rise is at 879. So I would say something in between 38.2 to 50%, which is also in line with the equality and 1.6 times. So that gives you around 900 is possible for this ABC to complete, but at the minimum or a more conservative estimate is around this level, which is 931.85. So now this is ABC. what happens after ABC? Once this ABC is done, then we can expect another 5-wave rise, which is of same size, at least of this size that we have here. Let's assume that ABC finishes at or around 900 level. Let's take 900, and let's also measure the size of this move. So this is 220 point move, and let's say ABC finishes, so let's say around this 900 level. So that gives a quality level of 1149.25 in this third wave. So this is whole thing is wave 1, this is wave 2, and this will be wave 3. It could also be ABC, but does not matter because both could follow the same structure and same rules, right? So first we are looking at some downside in wave C, and we have discussed the targets, and once wave C is done, then we need to start looking for reversal signs, and once we get some reversal signs with some confirmation, then we could look to get into wave 3, so we can ride this whole move or at least the bulk of it on the upside. Now, how do you detect the reversal and when do you get exactly? That is up to you. How do you like to trade? You could use different methods. You could use moving averages, you could use cycles, you could use VWAP, anchored VWAP, you could even use lower time frames to kind of get a precision entry. That depends on how you want to trade it, but from setup perspective, this is how it looks, that the stock is doing C, and once the C is down, ABC is done around 50% or maybe even deeper, 61.8%. At the minimum, we are looking at this number 931. So once that happens, then we can start looking for reversal signs, and once that happens, we could potentially get into the long side with the potential target around 1150. That's all for this update. I hope you like this setup, and if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments, and I will try to act on them in our next chart of the week series video. So that's all. Thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe the channel. We'll see you next week.